E aí, gente, Homebrew aqui! Today, we're going to talk about the best starter kit of equipment to pick up for your homebrew setup. Now, a couple of things. If you want to learn more about homebrewing, start now and hit that subscribe button. And if you still have an outstanding question, go ahead and ask it down below. Or if you have a comment about something that I say, again, feel free. Now, one piece of bookkeeping, I am playing around with my upload schedule, so you'll see that I'm doing it every other week, and I'm playing around with the day that I'm uploading as well. I want to find out what's most convenient for you guys. Now, the first question you want to ask is, are you going to bottle or keg? Because this is going to affect the kit that you pick up and the equipment that you pick up. One thing is that you can use those kegs, especially the 5-gallon kegs, as fermenters, so that reduces the amount of equipment. And if you use that keg as the fermenter, you have spare parts as well. Additionally, you can use what's called a closed loop transfer. The second question you want to ask is, do you want a new or a used kit? Now, something of note is new kits are almost never complete. You'll still need to pick up a burner, a kettle, sanitizer, a spoon, chiller, a couple of other things. And if you get a used kit, it might be dirty, but it's probably pretty well taken care of. But if it does use motors and pumps, you're going to want to have the individual that you purchase it from show you how to set it up. It may or may not work for you, and you may want to do some playing around with it, but you want to know how it's been set up so you don't get confused about tubing. Now, the third question you want to answer is, are you going to jump right into all grain brewing, or are you going to start with an extract? Now, if you start with extract, it's going to save you a couple of hours on your first brew, so I would recommend that you go that way, but there's certainly no harm in going with a mash or use steeping grains. Now, what can you expect in your kit? Typically, there's going to be a sanitizer of some kind, usually PBW, and I don't prefer using that. I really like using Star San, so this is unused equipment for me. And typically, there'll be a small brewing book, but normally people are going to use videos or the internet to do searches, or pick up a more expanded book like the Brewer's Bible or The Joy of Homebrewing. You're also going to get a capper, a bottling wand, and a bottling bucket, which again, you're not going to need if you're going into kegging. So I would recommend that you take a look at Craigslist or eBay for some used equipment, or you go ahead and piecemeal it together yourself. The reason for that is you want either a complete kit, or you don't want a bunch of equipment that you're not using just hanging around. Give me a thumbs up if you enjoyed this video, and I will see you next time.